For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN. And for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe. Surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Vegan side effect. Nothing wrong with your old clothes. You shrank to a better size.
Inspiring viewers. My name is Christelle and I am proud to greet you as a native South African from the vibrant city of Johannesburg, where diversity is celebrated in all aspects of life. Our delightful citizens sent you the uplifting wish, mag God se liefde altyd met jou wees. That's how we say, may God's love always be with you in our native Afrikaans language. The soul's true liberation comes through the grace of a living master. Our thoughtful South African people join you in daily thankfulness that such true messengers of God can be found on earth. May you always be blessed to be guided to the highest heavenly home.
When your congenial friend in Panama offers the invitation of Vamos a pasear, this means let's go for a walk in Spanish, the language spoken by nearly everyone in the country. My name is Cesar. Let food be thy medicine, a timeless saying attributed to Hippocrates, vegetarian, underscores the significance of a healthy diet for overall well-being. Enthusiastic Panama is so happy to see you choose the wholesome vegan way, which also saves the lives of our precious animal people co-inhabitants. May God bless everyone to recognize the benefits of the plant-based diet in preserving the well-being of all on the planet. Welcome to Noteworthy News, high-thinking news for a more civilized world.
high-thinking news for an elevated world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master Television outlets. We are happy to announce that Supreme Master Television is now available via satellite in Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa on Hotbird 13. Please tune in to Hotbird 13 with the following frequency information. Transponder number 90, frequency 12,520 MHz, polarization DL, vertical, modulation DVB-S2-8PSK, symbol rate 27.500, FEC 3/5, SID 9026, PMT 926, video PID 1261, audio PID 1262, PCR PID 1261. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites. We also herewith thank all facilitating channels that kindly include our TV programs in their service. May heaven reward all your good deeds many-fold. Across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19KU band at 97.0 degrees west. Across Australia and New Zealand on Intelsat 19KU band at 166 degrees east. Across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75.0 degrees east. Across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7.0 degrees west or Nilesat position. Across East Asia on Apstar 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east. Across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east. Across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east. In Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east. In Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 KU band at 30 degrees west. In Canada, Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV. In Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryatia, Russia. And throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on channel 209. Throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV channel 909. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV. In 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV. In 144 countries via Android-based TV systems. In 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs. In 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes. On shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz. In South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz. In Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz. In the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz. And in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz. And on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. We have multiple more channels which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices or and areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, Twitter, and VK in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
In today's news, residents in Chad received new well from Emirati team. Scientists from European Union anticipate 2023 to be the hottest in 125,000 years. United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention tests for more infectious diseases at 4 major airports. Indigenous communities unite to legally protect over 12,000 hectares of biologically rich forest in Papua New Guinea. Brave British boy climbs local peak to raise money for disabled kids. Rising trend of veganism in West African cuisine. And firefighters from Arizona, USA rescue hawk person caught in fishing line. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
United Arab Emirates Team Initiative supplies Chadians with fresh water. In the city of Amjaras in Chad, an Emirati humanitarian team consisting of members of the Emirates Red Crescent, the Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation, the Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Charitable and Humanitarian Foundation, and the Office for the Coordination of Foreign Aid, came together to launch the opening of Amjaras' second water well. The well is 180 meters deep and capable of delivering 200 liters of drinking water per hour to the inhabitants of 4 Amjaras villages affected by the lack of clean water. The Emirati project plans to drill several more fully operational pumping stations. The United Arab Emirates is a recipient of the Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance and a laureate of Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, Environment Protection, and Compassion. Our appreciation, Emirati humanitarian team, for your collaborative work. May the Chadian people be blessed with clean water and with a better quality of life in Allah's benevolence.
Scientists from the EU's Copernicus Climate Change Service, or C3S, recently reported that this year was virtually certain to be the warmest in 125,000 years, based on data from their own sources and also the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. The month of October set a large temperature record, which was globally 1.7 degrees Celsius higher than the same month in pre-industrial times. September also set heat records, which were amplified by the current El Niño weather pattern. Such alarming news, researchers from the Copernicus Climate Change Service, in God's boundless protection, may humans quickly implement the fastest way to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, the planet-saving vegan diet.
Vegan. The happy one becomes happier. The good-looking one becomes more good-looking.
Up next, United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention tests for additional infectious diseases at 4 major airports. We would like to appreciate vegan brioche bakers who make this tasty bread for us to enjoy, for delicious vegan breakfasts, sandwiches, and various snacks. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more rewarding news.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven God's be.
Good day, gentle viewers. I'm Parker, a vegan handyman from the Noteworthy Pig Kingdom. I just love fixing up old furniture to be as eco-friendly as I can. Here is a handy tip on how to clean weaker furniture. To start, a soft microfiber cloth works wonders for cleaning dust and debris. Try a soft bristled paintbrush to get into crevices and corners. For a deeper clean, use a vacuum with a gentle brush attachment on low suction to avoid damaging the woven fibers. To manage tougher dirt or stains, a damp microfiber cloth with warm water or a touch of dish soap does the trick, but don't soak the wicker. outdoor wicker can face mold, so wipe with a mix of 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water, followed by a rinse with warm water to extend its life. Thank you for tuning in, and lots of love for being veg and going green to save the planet for all humans and us all co-inhabitants. Now, the worldwide weather.
Peace is happening around our world.
There are many countries who have taken actions to promote peace and foster amity among peoples and governments. The following is one of them. Etc.
July 2021, Sierra Leone ends the use of capital punishment with the nation's president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, a Shining Role Leadership Award for Peace Laureate, citing the belief in the sanctity of life as the reason for the decision.
The state must now set the example by demonstrating that it places the highest value on all human life. The abolition of the death penalty will mark an important and symbolic departure from the past to the future. 20 years on, we have completed the promise we made as a nation. 20 years on, the death penalty is finally and totally abolished in the Republic of Sierra Leone.
By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, is testing international travelers for more infectious diseases during the festive season. The CDC announced that it will expand its travelers' genomic surveillance program at 4 major airports to prevent contagious disease outbreaks during the holiday season. Previously, international travelers arriving at selected major airports in the country could voluntarily provide nasal swab samples for the CDC to test for COVID-19 variants. This travelers' genomic surveillance program will now expand to test for more than 30 different pathogens of infectious diseases, including influenza A and B and respiratory syncytial virus through nasal swabs and wastewater samples from designated flights. our gratitude, the CDC and all personnel involved, for your ongoing diligence in safeguarding the safety and health of your co-citizens. May all people be blessed with flourishing health in celestial governance.
Indigenous communities of Papua New Guinea, or PNG, unite to legally safeguard over 12,000 hectares of biologically rich forest. In August, the 5 inaugural nation groups and neighboring communities in the Bismarck Forest Corridor entered into a conservation deed, a legally binding agreement to safeguard local forestry from logging and other harmful practices. A community-based organization of representatives from the 5 inaugural groups, called KG1, now manages the area. Local rangers, called WASMAN, will be trained in the Global Positioning System, or GPS, software tools to aid in recording wildlife sightings and breaches of management rules. The community-led effort was facilitated by the Wildlife Conservation Society PNG program with support from the Sustainable Wildlife Management Program and the USAID PNG Lookouting Ground program. USAID is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion Laureate. Thank you, inaugural nation locals and all involved in safeguarding part of the precious Bismarck Forest Corridor. May Earth's treasured flora and fauna always be protected in the care and shelter of heaven.
Well done, boys. Happy mama, happy babies. Ladies and gentlemen, community services.
Brave British 10-year-old climbs mountain to fundraise for charities that have helped him. A courageous quadruple amputee, Luke Mortimer, climbed the 200-meter MZ Crack in Yorkshire, United Kingdom, to fundraise for charities that have helped him in the last 3 years. When Luke was 7 years old, he contracted meningococcal meningitis as well as septicemia and underwent 23 surgeries during his 10-week hospitalization. The courageous youngster embraced the climbing challenge, which his father described as Luke's Everest, with 40 hikers from all over the United Kingdom. Since then, he has raised more than his £23,000 goal for charities Limb Power and BBC Children in Need. Many thanks, Luke Mortimer and all involved supporters, on showing love through inspiring actions. May all children have good health and fulfilling lives in divine goodwill.
Vegan, cause we are worthy to be the crown of creation.
Coming up, growing number of West African vegans share plant-based dishes that reflect their heritage and culture. Let us now thank the Divine for motivating and inspiring us in moments of impasse. Be right back with more touching news here on Supreme Master Television.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, beneficial news for an ideal world. Creative vegans from West Africa or with West African heritage have been highlighting native African ingredients as well as the cuisine's plant-based heritage as the cuisine becomes more widely known. They include Marika Kushia, vegan, from Côte d'Ivoire, who authored Vegan Africa with over 70 recipes across the African continent. The Ghanaian vegan Zu Bedema, who shares his vegan lifestyle in his blog, and author of Vegan Nigerian Kitchen, vegan chef Tommy Makanjuola, who promotes tradition-based Nigerian foods. These creative individuals highlight both their native cuisine and make it plant-based for sustainability and compassion. Kudos all involved in promoting veganism in West African cuisine. In heaven's abiding love, may people embrace plant-based options from cuisines from around the world and switch to the benevolent vegan diet.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Hawk person caught in fishing line, saved by firefighters. On November 7th, firefighters in Tucson, Arizona, demonstrated their commitment to saving lives, whether human or animal folk. Responding to a call at Christopher Columbus Park, members of the Tucson Fire Department discovered a distressed adult Cooper's hawk individual entangled in fishing line and conducted a delicate operation of safely lowering the avian friend to a skilled raptor person handler waiting below. The Tucson Fire Department emphasized their commitment to the welfare of all beings, stating, "Humans, pet, animal, we take care of them all" on social media. Our accolades, Tucson Fire Department, for your unwavering dedication to the welfare of the entire community, including lovely bird citizens. May the hawk person swiftly recover from the ordeal and go on to lead a life of freedom and happiness in the gentle guidance of the divine.
We thank God Almighty for world vegan, world peace, and for the liberation of our souls so that we can go back home to God. Amen. Make an alarm 9 to 10 p.m. daily, Hong Kong time.
The following joke just came out of the hilarity assembly line, so let's take a look. It's called Candy Math.
A mom asked her little son,
"How much is 2 times 2?
4.
Very good. I'll give you 4 candies."
After receiving the goodies, the boy looked at them and said hesitantly,
"Gee, if I knew it was going to be like that, I would have said 10 instead."
And now we have a hotline from Aram in Iran.
زیبایی هستیم سلام. از روزی که سخنان 5 آگوست 2023 شما پخش شد، با هر بار پخش تنها گریستم و گریستم و گریستم. بیش از هر زمانی صحبت‌هایتان مرا تحت تأثیر قرار داد. مخصوصاً آنجا که گفتید تسامح 0 شما برای خشونت جهان ارواح حریص را تحت تأثیر قرار داد. دلم می‌خواست تمام وجودم قطره اشکی بیشد و به پای شما می‌افتادم و تمام این خستگی تاریخی را از وجود نازنین شما می‌زدودم. محبوب قلبم، چیزی بس عمیق در وجودم اتفاق افتاد. حتی با چشم‌های باز مشاهداتی داشتم. بسیاری مسائل را شفافتر از همیشه می‌دیدم. حتی زندگی‌های گذشته‌ام را واضح‌تر دیدم. از تمام خودخواهی‌ها و تکبر خودم شرمگین شدم و شاید بیش از هر چیز می‌توانستم این شعر سعدی شیرازی را درک کنم که می‌گوید بنی آدم اعضای یک پیکرند که در آفرینش ز یک گوهرند. حقیقتاً حسش می‌کردم، می‌دیدمش، گرچه برای لحظاتی حتی. علاوه بر تمام آرزوهای هر روزم برای سلامتی و ایمنیتان و غیره، از صمیم قلبم آرزو می‌کنم تمام ما شاگردان وجودمان چنان از عشق شما لبریز گردد که تک تک ما هیچ نباشیم مگر ابزاری پاک و فروتن برای انتقال این عشق به جهان تا شما هرچه زودتر به خواسته هایتان برسید. نامت که برده می شود روح را می برد تا آن سوی کهکشان. شاید می برد تا خود کائنات اصلی. نامت زندگی را بر زمین ساده می کند و تمام لحظه ها را حال می کند و تمام حال را عشق و تمام بودن خود عشق می شود. نامت که برده می شود تمام خواسته ها ناپدید می گردد. تنها نور درونی بهشتی می ماند و آوا یا صوت. نامت که برده می شود دل سرشار عظمت خدا می گردد. نامت که برده می شود ذهن به خواب می رود و روح از حضورت سرمست. نامت حضورت حتی دل شیاطین حریص را نرم می کند و می دانم که نامت روزی شیطان را دوباره به سجده وامی دارد. نامت که برده می شود انگار تمام بودنم شعر خدا می شود و تنها با بردن این نام تمام توهم کیهانی محو می گردد. آرام از ایران.
Delightful Aram, your sent beautiful poem reflects upon Master's unconditional love for all sentient beings, and we were honored to read it. Master has a few words to share with you. Pure Aram, the poem melts my heart. Your heartfelt message and sincerity is received with much love, dear one. Thank you for being a good disciple. The Kuan Yin method allows us to discover the many hidden gems of the universe. So treasure it with your life while you are still here on earth. May Allah always shelter you and the poetic people of Iran.
Thou hast written regarding the 4 canine teeth in man, saying that these teeth are for the purpose of eating meat. Know though that these 4 teeth are not created for meat eating. All the teeth of man are made for eating fruit, cereals, and vegetables. These 4 teeth, however, are designed for breaking hard shells, such as those of almonds. Abdul Baha, vegetarian.
We welcome your hotlines, stories, and/or cute, loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/hotline.
It's been a pleasure to have your company on Noteworthy News.
May you always be blessed by the infinite love and light of the divine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Наші програми пропонуються на багатьох мовах. Будь ласка, завітайте suprememastertv.com /schedule і suprememastertv.com /NWN.